It isn't every day you get to be lighter than air, but this week on AYL, we're floating into the stratosphere. I'm Ria Rossi Booth.
And I'm Chad Booth. We're in one Utah city that celebrates their perfect weather in the most dramatic way. From there, Stephen Human follows one family as they discover the thrill of off-road exploration.
Finally, Reece Stein finds a land of green despite being known for its ice.
At Your Leisure starts now.
Okay, up, and away. That's the theme for this week's At Your Leisure. Hi, I'm Chad Booth.
And I'm Ria Rossi Booth, and we're at the Panguitch Valley Balloon Festival out here in Panguitch, Utah, and we are at some spectacular event.
Now, this is one of a series of balloon festivals that happen across the West. You'll notice that most of these guys that you're about to meet, they all know each other because there are only a certain number of balloon festivals, and they all seem to show up for the same thing because there are not many opportunities to balloon as a group.
That's right, and these balloons are from the Greater Mountain West. This event is invitational only, and I believe there's like 36 balloons here today.
Hopefully that means that they're the best of the best.
And we get to go up in one of them.
I don't want to be flying with Crash Vandercoot. Anyway, the one behind us is Moonshine. That's the one you get to ride in. We will be in the one right behind you. We are going to be taking off momentarily. Let's find out about the festival.
The Balloon Festival started actually 17 years ago. Did a couple flights and discovered, even though I was pretty green at the time, that it's very good flying here. So brought up about 5 or 6 pilots from Phoenix that helped me learn how to fly, and put some flyers up around town on the crier boards and whatnot. And we had about 50 people show up from the valley, and lo and behold, that was the genesis of the event. Since then, we started with that 5 or 6, grew it up to about 35, 36 balloons is what we have today, and we hold it there.
This became probably the biggest event Panguitch has. You know, it used to be over the holidays, 24th, 4th of July. This is now the largest event that Panguitch has. That you see a lot of family reunions, class reunions that now join at this time. Yeah, Panguitch people, we're really proud to have people in. We love to have the tourists and the people to come in. We've got cute little shops, communities. We're a big welcoming community here. At dusk we have a glow, so 18 balloonists will be on Center and Main Street. Hope the wind will die down, we'll have a wonderful glow. When it has been quite windy, then we candlestick. What that means, they don't have the balloon.
And it's quite mind-blowing to see in a little town of Panguitch like this, we'll have 3,000 or 4,000 people running around on Main Street enjoying the ambiance of the glow. We appreciate the folks here in Panguitch Valley for hosting us.
Anyone for sightseeing and tourists, or just come to enjoy the fun, anyone and everyone is welcome to come.
Talk about some hot air! It's like a session of Congress.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, we are on our way up. Now you've got a little flavor of the Balloon Festival. Later you'll get some flavor of flight. Right now, we're going to sail over the rainbow to Oz for our travel adventure. Citizens of Oz!
Well, it isn't every day that you get to ride in a place as epic as this, but that's where we find ourselves today. Hey everybody, I'm Stephen Human, and I want to take you on a little bit different type of ride today. Generally, when we go out on ATVs and UTVs, we go to places that we're already familiar with. Well, I want to challenge you to stop doing that, and that's what I've decided to do today. I've never been here before. This is Bridger Jack Trail. It's a little-known area just outside of Canyonlands National Park. It is spectacular, and I want to show you every inch of it today. Pop culture images of the Old West often feature bluffs of crimson stone jutting up from the ground and kissing the blue sky with their plateaued pinnacles. Here along Highway 211, every mile takes you closer to Canyonlands National Park and the larger-than-life landscape that acts as almost the quintessential Western terrain. Right on its doorstep, a road branches off toward the south, taking in sights every bit as impressive as what you'll find in the park. But here, the way is open to exploration that will change the way you understand this section of Utah and the people you bring with you.
Driving through it with lots of sagebrush to the side, getting to smell a little bit of the sagebrush has been great on the nose or your sensory, and then visually it's just real quiet and peaceful, aside from the animals that you bring with you.
For Will Carpenter, those animals are his teenage children. Today, Will, his son Andrew, and daughter Emma have left their home in Denver to discover new adventures in the wilds of Utah. What they found is the Bridger Jack Trail, a dirt ribbon that hugs the canyon walls as it blazes along the valley floor toward a world of red rock and historic potential.
This is a really cool landscape. You know, you have your plateau and like all your cliffs and stuff, and then you can look over and there's like another mountain in just a different landscape. It's a really cool vista.
The Bridger Jack Trail itself is an easy ride, basically a flat dirt road that takes you out into the valley. But occasionally there are side routes that go right up to the bluffs. We took one that ran to the base of one of the spires and became the perfect excuse to get out and hike around.
There's a cave up there. We explored that. It was pretty cool. And then there's a bunch of like rocks that are standing up. You know, walk around them, see what they are, see how they got there, wonder why they got there.
Getting out and being able to tromp around in some pinyon trees and being able to see some hard rock, and now we're just tromping around with kids. It's nice to not be plugged in so much. Being able to walk around without the kids having to worry about checking their phones, making sure their emails or their Facebooks or Snapchats are caught up. It's been very nice to be able to do something unplugged, as it were.
The great thing about landscapes like this one is that they act almost like a lens, forcing us to focus not on our normal day-to-day preoccupations, but on the things that are most important. Phones, work, tax deadlines, everything takes a back seat. And suddenly what seems so integral to our existence fuzzes away, and the people in our lives come into sharp relief. That is definitely true today for the Carpenter boys.
It's very inspiring for me to see my own son being able to drive along at speeds in a recreational vehicle and being able to experience that for the first time, being excited about the thrill of going fast, of course, which all guys and girls like to do as well, teenagers in general, and enjoying themselves with the little wind in your hair and beautiful weather. It's exciting for me to see my kids enjoying themselves.
Oh, it's great. You're in the middle of nowhere. You know, you can mess with them as much as you want, but at the end, you're still a family, so.
There's a lot of dispersed camping in the Bridger Jack area, both on the valley floor as well as on the upper mesas. You can go around and explore, find these areas, bring your family out, and just have a wonderful weekend. There are also other ATV trails in the area that will take you to completely different environments, just 10 miles down the road. Plus, you're also right on the border with Canyonlands, so there's another adventure that you can use. You can come out here and spend a week easy and not see even a tenth of what there is to explore. Not every day can be like this one, but it's days like this that make all the others worthwhile. And it doesn't matter how old or young you are.
Coolest thing I ever did, you know.
The grins on my two kids' faces as they were running about and driving recreational vehicles, being some of the wildlife, aside from the birds and the bees that we're seeing, we're also seeing our friends and people get to hang out with. It's been very nice.
You see, it isn't just the landscape that makes a trip memorable. It's the people that you bring with you. Bridger Jack is amazing. You need to come out here. It's pretty easy to find. You just head north on Highway 191 out of Monticello. Then you head west on Highway 211, which is toward Canyonlands. After about 25 miles, you'll see the trailhead. Now you'll pass Newspaper Rock. That's a great place to stop and check out because it's absolutely beautiful. Just past that, there's another trailhead that's a hiking trailhead, and then about 3 or 4 miles down the road, you'll come upon this one. There's a nice bathroom there, and once you stop here, you can unload. There's actually water crossing right as you get in there. It's really, really great. And if you're paying attention, you'll be able to find it pretty easily. Well, for At Your Leisure, I'm Stephen Human. We need to take a commercial break. We'll be back with our product review.
The 9 to 5 here is 5 to 9. We earn our scars. We wear our work ethic. We work until the work's done. And when it is, there's a family to raise, a neighbor to check on, a country to feed. A few hours of shut-eye to rest up for tomorrow, the day will finally get something done.
Too often we find ourselves in shoes like these, or these. Wouldn't it be nice to change into something more like this, or this? How about these? Put on whatever shoes you prefer and come to Beaver County. We have exactly the adventure you need to put under them. So the next time you want to change out of these, come to Beaver County where you can jump into a pair of these. Beaver County, Utah. Lace up for adventure.
If you believe life starts where the blacktop ends, if the power of an engine makes your heart race, don't settle for anything less than Polaris RZR, the ultimate off-road vehicle. With unequaled power, unrivaled suspension, and unmatched agility, all perfectly combined to help you chase down what matters most. Polaris RZR, we fuel your freedom.
A turnout on an old backcountry road, a boulder field in the outcountry. Doesn't really mean much, it's not really remarkable unless you're camping there with your kids. I am so glad that when my daughters were young, we made the choice to get an RV because we were able to discover together snakes and fish and butterflies and all kinds of things like that. Make those dreams with your young family at Ray City RV, Utah's low-price RV dealer on Riverdale Road in Roy.
Well, welcome back to At Your Leisure. We're out here at Steadman's in Tooele, and we've got 3 aces to show you. Instead of doing a single product review, we've brought these 3 machines together, and we're going to do them all at once so you can kind of see the difference between them. Well, I'm out here with Dave Steadman, and these aces, they all look like they're a whole heck of a lot of fun, and they look exactly the same, but they're really not, are they?
Oh, they're not even close to the same. They have 3 different size motors, 325, 570, and the 900. You just got a different size motor for every adventure. You know, you want to go fast, you just want to crawl, that one will get her along just great in the hills. It has low range to get you where you need to when you're slow, and works great. But if you want a little more power, you just step up to 570, and if you want a lot of power, you go to the 900. That's that'll definitely cure your adrenaline for
your need for
some
speed.
horsepower. Exactly.
So you got the 900 here, you got lots of power. It comes with doors, power steering, you got aluminum wheels. I mean, it's pretty set up to go out and have a great time. And then you also have the 570 model, which is, you've got a couple versions of this, right?
Well, your 570 comes in an SP, which is basically the same as the 900. It's got the power steering, the doors, and all the stuff on it. Gains the horsepower, you get quite a bit more motor. You don't have to push it quite as hard. And then the regular one that's not the SP, it gets net doors like the 325 over here.
So if you get the SP, it's a little bit more loaded.
Yes.
And then you get to the 325, which is pretty much just a base machine.
It's a base machine. Sounds like the 325 motor's not got enough horsepower to do the job, but it really does work a lot better than it sounds like it should. A lot of times you're not going real fast in the hills. The roads are rough, a lot of corners, trails and this and that. So it'll do the job, it'll do it great.
So Dave, why would somebody want an Ace over a side-by-side machine?
Well, the biggest thing we're seeing about the Ace is you got a lot of husband and wives, and the wives are as aggressive as the husband is sometimes, and sometimes more, exactly. And she don't want to sit passenger. So now you have a steering wheel unit that you sit in like the side-by-side. You don't have the neck problems that you would, you're steering with here, so you don't have shoulder issues. They're a lot more comfortable, but now you can both drive instead of having to sit passenger with each other.
So Dave, people can come out here to Tooele and check out Steadman's. You've got all these RZRs as well as these Aces to choose from, and they can really find the machine that's right for them.
Oh, you know, we got something for everybody and everything. Honda, Yamaha, Polaris, we got them all.
That's right, get out here to Steadman's, but right now we need to get to commercial break.
If you get up early to get more done, if you believe hard work makes you stronger, don't settle for anything less than the hardest working, smoothest riding side-by-side ever built. Polaris Rangers help you haul more, pull more, dump more, and make more of your free time when the work is done. Polaris Ranger, like you, we're driven to do more.
I'm Chris Haller, Utah Division of Parks and Recreation Off-Highway Vehicle Program Coordinator. And today we're here to talk about how you can protect your brain. A couple key things when selecting a helmet is to make sure that it's DOT approved and that you check the expiration date. Yes, helmets do expire. Typical expiration date is between 5 and 7 years. Visit our website at ohv.utah.gov for more helmet information. Utah State Parks, adventures for everyone.
Look south to adventure. Look south to beauty. Look south to San Juan County. Out here, the road goes on forever, and what you'll find will change how you see the world. Climb on your OHV and discover forgotten landscapes and vistas that challenge the imagination. From Blanding and Monticello to the cliff faces of Monument Valley, we're open and ready for you to explore. San Juan County, Utah's Canyon Country.
Hey, we're over here. Welcome back to At Your Leisure. How are you enjoying your balloon ride?
This is so beautiful up here. I highly suggest everybody do this at least once in their lifetime.
Oh yeah, you know, it's just so silent up here. It doesn't matter what the breeze is like when you take off. As soon as you're moving with the breeze. So you can be hundreds of feet in the air and what you're hearing is just like little teeny tiny sounds on the ground. Ballooning has changed significantly since about the end of the Second World War when they came up with a commercial grade propane. It's made the entire flight different.
It is just toasty warm in this beautiful little basket.
Anyway, right now, let's find out a little bit more about flight in balloons.
It's fun. It's the best thing ever. To look down and see horses running, cows eating. It's just so much fun to just see things and to see what's above, not your own level.
You know, once in a while you'll get one that doesn't like it. You know, we had a first-time flyer this morning, done very, very well. I was really proud.
I'm not qualified to do this.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. It was majestic, to say the least. After getting over the initial fear, we were just coasting 1,400 feet in the air, and it was better than I ever could have imagined. I could see for miles. I feel like I was defying the laws of nature as a human. It's probably the closest I'd ever be to being a bird and still being able to interact with nature, unlike an airplane. I actually think it was more intuitive than people think. As long as you have like a center of gravity, then you're able to sense whether or not you're going up and down. And as long as you're paying attention to detail, it's actually flawless. For anyone that wants to embrace their inner child or anyone with a severe case of wanderlust like myself, this is probably the activity for you.
Definitely do it. If you're scared of heights, there is nothing being afraid about heights. It's the best. You don't feel afraid, you're not afraid. You feel protected from the basket. There's nothing to be afraid of.
It gets me away from my work. I can just come here and this is a relaxation to me and I just love it.
And we made it.
And we're coming in hot.
That'll take us off again, Ria. Anyway.
It was so much fun, I want to go back up.
Well, now you have an idea of what a festival is like and what balloon flight is like. We have something else for you today in our trailhead adventure.
I'm Reece Stein, at your leisure, on the island nation of Iceland, at one of the great geological features on Earth. This lava wall is actually the eastern edge of America.
It's cool. It's nice.
There's the edge of America right there.
If you have only one day to spend in Iceland, you will come here to the national park with, like most everything else in Iceland, an impossible name to pronounce.
Þingvellir.
Marianne and I are on a 2-week round the island self-driving tour with Joan and Fred Svar.
You realize what has happened, an amazing geological event with Europe moving away from North America. It's amazing. What a place.
Less than an hour from the capital Reykjavik,
Þingvellir.
Thingvellir.
Yes. Is the centerpiece of the Golden Circle of Iceland attractions. This volatile volcanic island is being torn apart as the North American tectonic plate pulls away from the Eurasian plate at a rate of 2 centimeters per year. It is no more obvious than here at this beautiful valley. The world's oldest parliament first met here 1,000 years ago. It became a national park in 1930. Into the void, one of Iceland's 1,000 rivers pours over the basalt palisades. If you don't like waterfalls, don't come to Iceland.
I think it's as spectacular as people say it is. I love the geology and the history, but particularly the geology. And this is one place I've always dreamed of going. And I got here.
One of the most spectacular falls is nearby
Gullfoss waterfall.
Or Golden Falls, a massive 3-tiered cataract which seemingly disappears into the earth with a 100-foot plunge down a narrow crevice. Icelandic ideas on visitor safety differ from American parks. Only a strand of rope on the edge of the falls keeps tourists from a final fatal bath. The power of the fall shakes the ground this close to the edge. The roar and speed of the water is uplifting, yet a bit disorienting. Thank heavens for that rope.
It's incredible, it really is. I think it's kayakable. I forgot my kayak this particular trip.
Or maybe not. It's enough just to be wowed from the edge. Born of volcanoes, Iceland's Carrot Crater is an easy climb for a spectacular look at the Caldera Lake 150 feet below. One of Iceland's youngest at only 3,000 years, its gentle slopes are covered in green moss. Crater climbing is a favorite visitor event. Deep in its gut, Iceland still churns. It's no Old Faithful, but Strokir Geyser does blow about every 10 minutes. The eruptions can reach as high as 100 feet, but last just a few seconds. Nearby is the dormant Geysir, from which all geysers get their name. A cloudy day chose us, but if the sun were to shine, Strokir might look like this. After a busy day in the rain and wind, we warm up with an Icelandic staple, meat soup.
That is so good.
Yeah, $16 a bowl it better be. And the perfect end to our Golden Circle visit, Secret Lagoon, one of Iceland's famous natural hot springs.
This is called the Secret Lagoon. It's not much of a secret anymore. It's fed by warm springs and a geyser. And I could stay here for an hour or so and be cured of all ills, both emotionally and physically.
We'll continue our Iceland journey in coming weeks with visits to even more spectacular waterfalls, enormous glaciers, and unique wildlife. Reece Stein at your leisure at Secret Lagoon in Iceland.
Whether you ride mud, rocks, dunes, or trails, Polaris has a razor to match your passion. Unequaled power, unrivaled suspension, unmatched agility, and unbeatable comfort. Everything you need to chase memories and catch them. Find your razor at Polaris.com.
There's a little place on a Utah map where I was raised, where my heart's at, where the sagebrush grows wild and high, and the stars come out at night. Oh, there ain't nothing like being raised in the basin with a Ute reservation, skiing starvation, that Duchesne County life.
Did you know there's only one remaining OHV trail open to access in all of Salt Lake County? Some believe there are now more closed trails in Utah than there are open trails, and the number is growing significantly each year. In some cases, there are no reasons given for the closures. If this makes you uncomfortable and you want to get educated and involved, go to www.usaall.org and consider joining the fight to keep Utah's public lands open. Brought to you by the Utah Shared Access Alliance.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. Obviously, the experience is still going on for many of them, including Smokey the Bear, who's hiding behind that tree right there.
Yeah, the Forest Service has their balloon out there. It's pretty cool.
And there's like some kind of Totoro character up there. You see that?
You know, it's so cool because every single balloon is different out here. So it's not like they all look like the same. It's just every different color,
There's
shapes
not
and
a
sizes.
You're right. There's not a metallic blue Chevy Cobalt on every corner. They are all unique.
Yeah, they're beautiful. This is such a fun experience. It was so exhilarating to be up there in just peace and quiet. And then you saw all the wildlife, the horses running, the deer. Oh my gosh, there's mountain lions over there. I mean, the wildlife was crazy and they were like running.
What really intrigued me about the whole thing is the cattle actually was chasing the balloon, not running away from it, chasing it, and running. And I go, well, cows don't usually run anywhere, and I think they wanted to go for a ride. I said, take us with you. So I'm not sure, but we do have a lot of unfinished business for you right now. I mean, we have prizes to give away, we have fun events like this to tell you about, and look at next week's show. Let's get to it.
The first week in October is the Trail Hero event down at Sand Hollow. This is a fun opportunity to ride the rocks and sand and help out a good cause. Find out more at trailhero.com. Chad and I went last year. We had so much fun. It was a great event. You'll want to check this out. Now let's see what you'll find on the season premiere of AYL.
That's right, next week is the premiere of our 16th season of AYL, and we're celebrating with elected officials and industry professionals for a street-legal ride of epic proportions. Then we'll find out how the Rocky Mountain ATV Jamboree is altering the face of riding and why Butch Cassidy is still relevant today. See you here for our season premiere.
Okay, so before you forget, get out your calendar right now and mark this weekend for next year so that you don't miss coming down here to this festival, because it is, as you can see, just a blast.
And make sure you have your room reservations way ahead because every single hotel room is booked for this weekend.
That's true. So that's the other thing you need to do. And of course, it doesn't just have to be this weekend, because this is just the beginning of a full summer of activity and fun down here in Garfield County and Panguitch.
There's so much to do in this county, and the people are so nice and so kind. You just feel like you're hanging with family.
That's right. Well, actually, we're going to have breakfast with John Wayne across the street. Anyway, remember, there is adventure around every bend.
Just remember to go out there and create your own adventure.
We'll see you next time on At Your Leisure Breakfast.
It's spectacular. It's called Bridger Jack, and I want you to blah, 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 blah. Crap. I knew halfway through I wasn't going to make it.
Okay, bring it down.
Bring it down.
Okay, now we can bring it down.
We're down.
Okay, we're down. All right.
You have a message. You have a brand. You have something worth experiencing. What you don't have is an audience. It's time to change that. It's time to partner up with the #1 outdoor program in the country and show the world what you have to offer. Advertising on At Your Leisure is effective and affordable, giving you an audience that dwarfs anything else out there, backed by a proven force of outdoor adventure. Contact the AYL team at 801-947-8888. It's time your message was heard.